So today is
Hello.
yes, thank you very much. Hello. So let me see how many we are inside the class. 26, including me. Okay, we wait some more minutes. Then I will start the lab. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, comment, observation, please do ask me. All right. Let me check how many students got attendance in the last lab. It was group 1. Okay. So we can start the lab. So we are enough students. So I guess we didn't cover the lab 5, right? So I guess I have to cover the lab 5 because of there were no lab canceled in the 21st November. So I have to conduct the lab 5. Then maybe we need to merge some of the labs, and that's fine. So let's see what is going on. So any questions, comment, observation before we start? Let me see what is the content of this lab 5. Okay, lab 5 is about joins. Yes, select and joins. And we have a slides. Okay, we have to follow these slides, so I must see what are the content. So lab 5. Is my screen shared? Okay, let me start recording. Yes, okay, sure. Very good. Because for some moment I got there is no sharing, so I ask you. Okay. Okay, so lab 5 is about joins and yes, retrieve data from table by groups. Okay, cards. Okay, let's see what is this one. So from the beginning of the semester, we are going to use this one in our lab exercises, this ERD. This was the ERD we have been using. So in this ERD, they insert some data inside this table. So let me run my exam server. So what they have done, so they insert some data. My password is okay. Okay, we enter. So they insert some data. Okay. So what is a join statement? Before that one, we retrieve data from just one single table. But with join statement, we can retrieve data from more than one table. So two or more than one table. We have join statements and query statement. See here, this is the syntax. So this is multiple query with join statement. So here we have four types of join we are going to discuss. Four types of join. One of the joins is called inner join. Another one is left join, right join, and full outer join. So four types of join. If we go to ERD, not ERD, actually the Venn diagram, this diagram. What is inner join? Inner join, if this is table 1 visualized and this is table 2, the intersection between these two tables called inner join. What is the similarity? It's called inner join. This is an inner join, this is the intersection between them. Left join is what? Table 1 information plus the intersection of table 2. Which means if there is some data here in this area, so it will not display in left join. But here in the intersection and also whatever inside table 1 will be displayed to us as a result. Right join, whatever inside table 2 with intersection of table 1. And full outer join, both tables displayed together to us. So let's go for inner join. What is the syntax of inner join? So here we have select column names, then from table 1, then inner join table 2 and column names. Let me find a database so we can see. So let's go for this database, one of our favorite database. Okay. I don't know what we had here, so I just said. So let's go for sales. Select all the columns from sales. Okay, we have sales. All right. What we do, for example, right now, if you can see sales, we have sales, amount, member ID, and payment method. As an example, rather than member ID, we want to know who is the member. And this is member ID, rather than member ID, we want to see who is the member name. So in this case, so what we have to do, here we have sales, and we have, let me see, members. We have two tables. So let me do describe sales and describe members. Okay, we have two tables. What we want to do, we want to take this data, this one, and this one from table sales, first name and last name from table members. This is first table, this is second table. So we retrieve data from two tables, not one table. How to do that? We are going to use one inner join. Why we want to use inner join? Because this is intersection. Intersection is similar between this table. So select, go for sales ID, translate. Hold on a second. Did I cover allies or is this in this section? Union. We have group by allies. Okay. I will explain allies, but let me use the allies. What is allies? In SQL, it's possible you can use allies. What is allies? Allies means different name. As an example, if I want to use this table, what is the table name? I have to do like this. Sales, a specified table name, dot sales ID. But maybe this is too big for me to type everything every time. What I do, I just say s dot sales ID, s dot translate, and S dot payment method, member ID, and S dot total amount. Okay. Rather than writing members like this, what I do, I just put M. What do you think shorter name? M dot M first name, M dot M underscore last name. Okay, last name is like this. Okay. So let me total amount, let me write total amount here. So S dot total amount. Total amount is spelled like this. No, it's spelled like this. And actually I go and delete this one, total amount, because it will be redundant. So what we are doing, so here, from which table? Sales. As S. What is as is doing? As means allies, different name. Rather than this one, I introduce sales table as S. Right now, I don't need to write sales. I just need to specify S. That will be fine. Inner join. This is the keyboard. Which table? Members. As M. Rather than writing all the time members, I just say M, short M, as M on. This is the syntax. What is the similarity? I say S dot member ID equals to S dot member ID. What is the difference? S dot member ID refer to this one. M dot member ID refer to this one. How they will differentiate? No, this must be M, not S. I'm sorry. This must be M. How they differentiate? Because of this li. S, which means sales dot member ID, and this one M, member ID means this one, members table. Okay, let's see what is the result. See here, we got the result. First name, last name, total name. See here, we have this one, and so forth. This is called inner join. We get data from more than one table. So this is inner join. Okay, inner join. What is the inner join? The intersection. Let me minimize that one. Here, intersection. What is the similarity between these two tables? Intersection. See here the syntax. Column names from table 1, inner join table 2 on. What is the similarity? They must have a similarity. So this is called joining more than two tables. See, we join two tables. Any question on this one? And as you notice this one, the order of columns doesn't matter to us. Even li is working for the column name. As an example, let me repeat the same command. As an example, sales ID translate by member ID first name. I want to change it this one because this may be not pretty, seems pretty. I just say as first name, just first name. Like this. Then M last name, I just say as last name. Total amount, I just say money spent. Money spent. Let's see something here. This is not anymore total amount, it's money spent. This one is not M underscore last name. It's last name, it's first name. And the rest we didn't change. So li is working in this way also. Questions, comment, observations. Because they said we can join three tables together. Let me see, can we join three tables? In order to join three tables, we must have some type of similarity between these three tables. Describe short tables. We have sales order, and products. Okay, let me see how many were 35 including me. There is no questions anymore, so I will try to make an inner join and join three tables. So which table? Let me sales. Can I describe sales order? Okay, we have sales ID here. Okay, we have sales ID. And okay, let me connect these three tables. I make an inner join with fields sales order, and products. There is products. Three tables I want to join. So this is sales order, describe products. Okay, product ID is, can we have here sales type, PG ID. Okay, this one is the same thing. Refer to this one and we go for describe sales. This is third. Sales ID is similarity and product ID. Let's do one thing. Let's get sales ID from here. Total amount from here. Okay. And payment method, we don't need it. Member ID, we don't need it. Okay, we just take from here. Okay, select. Sales, I just put S dot sales ID. S dot total amount. Then this table, we get this one. Sales order, I just put SO. SO dot, it's simple different name. So PG ID. RPG ID. Then we take QTY. SO dot QTY. Then from this table, we get product name. Products, I just put P. P dot product name. That's all. Okay, it's enough. From which table? Sales as S inner join. Which table? Sales order. Sales order as SO on. What is the condition on? S dot sales ID equals to SO dot, where is this one? How is spell sales ID? The same thing. Okay, inner join third table. Inner join. What is the third table? The name is products. Products as E inner join. Okay, so it's P. Okay, we don't need it on. Sales order SO dot PR PG ID equals to P dot product ID. Product ID. Let's see what is the result of this one. See here, I joined three tables. This is sales ID, this is total amount, this is ID, this is quantity, and this is product name. What are the product? Prado, Mercedes-Benz G-Class. So, oh my God, what an expensive haircut. Okay, that's fine. This is inner join. Any questions, comment, observations? So this is inner join. Questions? Okay, no questions. Okay, next topic. Next topic is left join. What is the left join? As you can see in inner join is intersection. But in left join is everything in the table 1 alongside the intersection of table 2. How to do that one? So let's do one thing. Let me see what table I have here. Let's see sales and member. Okay, sales and member. Let me do one thing. I make a sales left join of the members and we see the result. Okay, select. Let me see what are the describe sales. I want to see what are the attributes. Describe members. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me do something. Okay. Select. Let's take sales ID from this one. So I just put sales name just s dot sales ID. S dot total amount. I get from this table. S dot payment method. From this table, what I want to get? Let me get member card no. M dot member card no. M dot M first name M dot M last name. Okay. Okay. From sales as S. It's different name. So rather than typing all the name, I just put sales. Left join. Members as M on. What is the condition? We said S dot member ID equals to M dot member ID. Let's see what is the result. See here we have the result. That's our result. What is the difference? We have everything from left table alongside from right table. This is the result. And you can see there is one question. How can we understand which of them is left table, which of them is right table? How to understand that one? Whatever comes first after from is considered left table. After members, this table considered right table. So this is a left table, this is a right table. If you have a third table, this is table number 1, this is table number 2, and we have table number 3, and 4, and 5. Order is like this, from left to right. Left, right. So first table you mentioned is the left table, second table you mentioned is right table. So this is the amount they pay. This customer is very rich. Okay, this is left table, opposite of the right join. I'm sorry, right join, left join, opposite of the right join. Because we are going to discuss the right join. I'm not sure. This dot hub will give us the best result to more understand this one. I'm not sure. Can we have another data set or not? Because I have another data set related to Microsoft SQL Server, so, but I'm not going to teach SQL Server here. It may make confusion for you because you are not going to stay that one. So we just stick with that one to see the result. So right join, what is the right join? Let's have a right join between. Let's choose another table between. Okay, sales order and products. Okay, describe products. Okay, let's have a right join between this table and this table. Which of them is the right table? Product will be right table for us. Sales order will be left table. So what we can get from here? Let's take this, not this one, this one, quantity and price item from this table. And product name and commission. No, not commission is not good. Okay, product price from this table. Let's do it. And we do a right join. Select. So this is sales order. I just put SO. SO dot sales ID. SO dot QTY. SO dot price item. As I just put a sold price. Let me change this one to sold the price. I want to make a different name for that one. Then this one products, I just put P dot product name. Then we have P dot product price. I just put the name as original price. Original price. From which table? Sales order. Sales order as SO. Right join. Products as E. What is the condition? On SO dot ER EG ID equals to P dot product ID. Let's see the result. See here the result. And it shows very interesting thing to us. I was looking for this. We have null. Anyone can guess what is the null value? Or we have null from left table. We do right join, but we have null from left table. These three attributes, these three columns are from left table, and we have null here. Anyone can guess anything? There is no right and wrong, so just what do you think? Any guess? Anything? No idea. Okay. I will tell you. Okay, what is that? If we come back to the structure of the right join, okay, we say, let's look at the diagram, Venn diagram. Okay, maybe make it more bigger, a little bigger. It's not union. I just want it bigger. Okay. Okay. So this is the Venn diagram. This full outer join. This is a right join. What a right join say? All the information from right table, which is table 2, alongside the intersection of table 1, which is left table. So this is the concept. All the rows all the rows, all the data from table 2 plus intersection of table 1. Okay. When we come back to the result, what it shows? It shows we have this data on the table 2, which is products, but there is no data related to this table from table 1. For this, we have null. Why it's displayed to us? Why? Because everything, all the rows must be displayed to us. All the rows related to table 2, which is right table, displayed to us alongside what is intersection. This means accessories 12 or test active or product status test and water, they don't have any cells in the sales table if it comes to this conclusion. Why we have null value? Because we cannot say. If we come to in visualization, those things, as an example, are here. They are not in an intersection. As an example, table accessories can be here, can be here, can be here. It's not here. If it's here, both have data. See here, we have a complete data, which means this row somehow belong to this intersection. But once this row belongs just to the right table, this data, 4 data, just belong to the right table. We cannot find them in the left table. They are here, maybe here, here, here. We have null for left table because we don't have anything here. That's the reason. For left table, the same thing. If we have some data which is here, most probably we will have null value like this. That's the reason. If we come to the visualization that we have. So we are explaining right table. Is it okay? Is it clear? Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay, so before we move to right join, we did right join, full outer join. We had covered 3 joins: inner join, right join, left join. In any of these 3 joins, we just look for similarity between tables. However, in full outer join, what we are doing, we don't look for similarity. We want all data from all the tables. If we come here to visualization, see here, as long as we have data, it's fine. See here, full outer join. How to do that? Well, let's go for one example. What if I repeat the same here? Rather than right join, I use full outer join. Let me see the syntax. Okay, full outer join. Okay. So describe sales order, and we say describe products. Okay, so we have this one. Let's make a full outer join. We get sales ID, sales type, price item. Okay, this thing. Select SO dot sales ID, SO dot sales type. Okay, sales type. SO dot price item. And from this table, we get product name and product price. P dot product name, P dot product price. From which table? Sales order. Sales order as what? SO. We do a full outer join. Full outer join, which was it, what table? Products. As P, what is the condition? Where PR PG underscore ID equals to product ID, product ID, semicolon. Let's see. Okay, what is the syntax? Okay. Do you know what is the syntax? I must do like this. SO. I must specify SO. Which table? PRPGID, E dot PRPGID. Oh, why? As P on full outer join. Sales order. At line 1, what is this? Sales order, do I have a spelling mistake? Sales order. Let me see here, do I do any spelling mistake? Is it full join? Okay, is it full join? It's not outer join. What's that one? Full join? Near full join? Okay, I just do like this. Full outer join as P. All right. Full join products as P. What's wrong? Let me search here WP schools. So we are using MySQL W3 schools. Let me see what is the syntax. Right join, full join, inner join, we have left join, right join, cross join, self join, union. Where is it? How come we don't have it? Inner join, left join, right join, cross join, self join, union, group by. Okay, full join MySQL. So we have to use full outer join. So I just put this one, full outer join table products as P. Then I put the condition as so.prpg ID equals to p dot product ID. What's wrong with you? SO and price item. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. You saved. Oh, no. What happened? Is authorized product name? SO product price from sales order as SO full outer join products as P. I forget the P here. On. I forget the on here. Let's go see what we have. Oh my god, why it doesn't show me anything? Earlier I had a class, I easily did this one, but right now I don't know why. Let me repeat this one. Select everything from table 1, full outer join tables. Okay. Select all the columns from sales, order, full join, full outer join products, on. We have any condition? No condition. I just go for full join, not full outer. I exactly follow the syntax. Let's see what is this one. Products. We get the result. See here how the result is great, how the result is big. Earlier I was teaching SQL Server actually earlier today morning. I easily could do that one. Maybe I use SQL Server syntax, I don't know. So see here how is our data big? How big is our data table? Why the result is that big? Look at the diagram. All the data from both tables will come dates and we will have the result. If you want to analyze the result, see here, it's very big. Somehow, imagine this table is a matrix of 5 to 10. Another table is a matrix of 10 to 20. If you multiply these matrices, you will have a very, very big matrix. So that's the result of full outer join. So this is full outer join. Any questions before we move to union? Questions? Comment, observation. Okay. So next topic is union. What is a union and what is a full outer join? What is the difference? Full outer join actually combine two tables together. 2 or 3 or 4, as much as you want. 2 tables together, minimum. But union combine what's called 2 queries together, 2 select statements together. That's called a union. As an example, let's have an example here. Let me describe sales. This is our favorite table. Describe. Let's go for members. All right. Okay, let's do one thing. In union, you have to take care of that one. Let me do one thing. Select sales ID, total amount, member ID, not member ID. We go for payment method. Payment method from sales union. How many columns that I choose? 1, 2, 3. In other row, also another table, I must choose 3 columns. If I choose 2 columns, I will get error. I go for member ID, I go for M first name. I go for M last name from members. See here what happened. The result of first query, first select statement is here, one until finish here. Once the result of the first statement finish, the result of second statement will be displayed to us. But as you see here, I choose 3 columns here 3 columns. If you choose 2 columns here, 3 columns here, you will get error. Because the columns from both sides must be the same. If you put select everything from here and select F star from here, it will not, as long as they have the same number of columns. If you want to take 3 from here, 3 from here, possible. If you want to take 4 from here and 4 from here, so you will not, it's possible. If 4 from here, 5 from here, it will not possible. Why? Because both of them, before union, number of columns must be the same. And it was an exam questions 3 semesters ago in MCQ section. Is it possible to use union station? Which of them is not a true union statement? And the answer, all of them, they had 2 statements, and one of them has 3 statements and 3 statements. So in union, if you have, for example, 3 columns here, 3 columns must be in other side. If you have 2 here, 3 here, error. 4 here, 5 here, error. Must be the same. And what is the difference between union and join? In join statement, if I copy one of join statement, this table is very big. Let me copy any of join statements that we had. Okay, this join statement I copy paste. This is the left join. See here, what is the difference between join and union? This is first table, 1, 2, 3. Okay, these 3 statements are from first table. These 3 statements are from second table. As you can see, the columns of the are next to each other. The columns are next to each other. And in join statement doesn't matter. If you take from 2 columns from first table, 10 columns from second table, in join statement doesn't matter. That's fine. But in union, they must have the same column. However, you can see here the result. The result. What is the result? The columns of second table will display like this. However, in union, you cannot see columns of the second table. Do you see the columns of second table? First name, member ID, or last name? We cannot see the columns. Why? Instead, we see the result here. The results are here. So the columns are not here, but the results are here. But we have here self-study, total amount, payment method. But that's not true because this is different things. But since we use union, so the result will not display here as separate columns. It will be here as a, let's call it data here. Let me change this one from union to a join statement. Can we change this one to join statement? From sales? Yes, we can. Okay. I have to do like this. Sales ID, I just do S dot. This must have a space. This must be S dot. And this one I put S dot. Then I will put the M dot member ID. M dot. M first name, M. First name. And we have M dot. M underscore last name. Then we have from sales. I put as S. Then we don't need union and this one. The rest I can delete it. So let's have an inner join. Inner join. Members as M on S dot member ID equals to M dot member ID. So syntax error, select from sales as S, inner join members as M on M dot member ID. Okay, I forget the comma here. See here the result. Since this is a join statement, the columns are next to each other. However, if it's a union, we don't see any columns. We see the result instead. So this is a big difference between union and what's called join statement. Questions, comment, observation before we move to group by. Then we have alias. Then we have like operator. Okay. Then, okay, we have the lab. Okay. Let me explain about alias. I already explained. So what I will explain again, group by clause. What is a group by clause? Some clause, sometimes, as an example, you want to group conditional and best things. For example, let's see here. Let me go for select all the columns from sales. See here, member ID, how many times repeated? 1. Several times member ID 1 repeated, 3, 6, several times. What if you want to group them all together? You don't need to see them one by one. Select, distinct, and group by are the same. However, they have a big difference. Because group by usually used for aggregate function and also give you more option to normalize and to do more options. For example, see here, select columns, table, condition. Then we have group by. See here. Let me do like this. I go for select all the columns from sales. As an example, I don't want to have any condition. We can have condition. I just go for this one, group by. Group by member ID. Let's see. See here. The same comment, but I just put group by. One time repeated, just one time. The first time repeated, group by, just group them together. As an example, if I just do it the same thing, select everything from sales, group by payment method. I will have just 2. See here. And what is the usage of group by? Select this thing also doing the same thing, but group by doing this one. Let's do one thing. I want to know how many transactions I had with cash, how many transactions I had with card. What I do? Select count. As an example, all the columns and payment method from sales group by payment method. Let's see. See here, I have 49 transactions by cash, 9 transactions by card. But actually this one counts doesn't seem good, so let me just choose another name. In this case, we have alias as number of transactions, number of transaction. See here, number of transaction. 49 transaction cash, 9 transaction by card. This is very useful function group by, so it can group them together for you. For example, I just want to know how many transactions each customer had. So for example, I just do like this, select, I go for count. Maybe forgo sum. I just want to see how much each customer spent, right? Select sum, total amount. Okay, because we want to sum a total amount. And we go for member ID. ID from sales group by member ID. See here, customer number 1 spend this much, customer number 3, 4, 5, 11, and this is the function of group by. You can use with aggregate. What is the difference between select distinct and group by? Group by usually use this kind of function. If you have this kind of functions, you can usually use group by. But you cannot use this one with select distinct. See here, I can understand how much they spent. Member number 1, member number 2. Some student ask me, can we have join a statement with this one? Because I use one table. Can we have? Let's try. Oh, okay. I do the same thing comment, but rather than member ID, I join to member table and I'll bring also member name. What do you think? Select sum. What I want to sum? S dot total amount. Then we have S dot member ID. Then we go for M dot M, I guess. Okay, M first name. I just pick first name. From sales as S. Inner join. I just do an inner join. Members as M on S dot member ID equals to M dot member ID. See here, group by S dot member ID. Let's see. The same result, but we get the first name of this one and we have a join statement. So in one look, we get the number, the total amount spent, member ID, member first name. So even you can use LIC here. Let me repeat the same command. Rather than member ID, I just put as ID, simply ID. First name, I just put as name. Something like this. Okay, we need to have a space here. Total amount, I just put as transactions. Let's see. See here, I changed the table column because this is I use as is changing the name, which is called LIs. So this is called group by. Questions, comment, observations. LIs I already discussed. Then we have like operator, okay. And then we have lab exercises. Okay, let me go for like operators. What is the like operator? Like operator usually used for searching. For example, let me see what table we can use. Let me find a table which is a good table. We have rich information. Let's go for a staff. See here, as an example, I want to find any staff whose first name starts with a letter like R. How to do that one? Select I say all the columns from staff, where first name equals to, this is a like operator, start with R. What is a like operator? First name, like. This is the syntax, like R. Let me see. Okay, we must get the result. What's going on? Let's to screw up. Screw. Okay, we are near. Okay. See here, select all the columns start with R. Okay. See here, we just have a person whose name actually end with R. I'm sorry, this end with R. We have Akbar here because this end with R. If I want to start with R, what to do? I need to do like this, select. Let's go for all the columns from staff, where first name, like. Let's go for a start with R, this one. No staff, start with R. Something like that. Let me go see anyone start with S, select whoever staff, his name start with give me a letter. Let me see, Patrick P. No one. Let me see. Take everyone from. Okay, we use for first name. Okay, let's do something. Select whoever their name start with letter A. Select all the columns from staff, where first name, like, A. Let's start with A. See here, we have several results. This is called like a statement. If you put at the end, what I put here at the beginning, at the end, this one will be R. So at the end will be R. And we have different type of operator. For example, if you want to start with that one, you need to put the letter and put the percentage sign or modulus at the end. If it's at the end with A, this one, put this modulus in the beginning and put A here. See here, it can say wherever or is there. Whoever, for example, in the beginning and at the end, in the middle, whoever has or. As an example, let's go for as an example. Select all the columns from staff, where, let's go for last name. Last name, like H. Where whoever has H in the last name. See here, H, 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 and H. See here, because it's wherever you can find the letter H, just give us the result. Wherever, any position. See here, this one, R must be in the second position. What's the reason? Because we put underscore R. If we don't put underscore, it means R must be first position. But see here, this one shows another one. If I start with A, and at least 3 character long. And this one, see, I start with A, end with O. This is, you can play around with that one. I'm not sure about my data can be okay or not. So this is what it means. Questions, comment, observation. But this is end of our lab. Before I give you lab exercises, when I open a snipping tool, this one is coming. Don't come. Okay, if you have a slides, this is your slides. Let me give you the link of slides. So this is the link of the lab. You can download the slides. And at the end of the slides, there is one what's called a slide, the last slide. This is your lab exercise. Let me show your attendance. Your 12 to 2. Anyone needs manual attendance, please do type your matric number in the chat box. Okay, Nabil Hafiz. "29 got attendance, but there are 33 students." Questions, comment, observation. Okay, another manual attendance. If you have no questions, that's all for today, class. See you in the next week, which is we cover the lab 6. If you have no questions, comment, observation, that's all. Make sure you got your attendance. Thank you very much and have a nice day, all of you. Have a nice day. Take care and thank you very much. See you in the next week.